now, so the 4th of July fireworks may dazzle all of us as humans, but it can actually stress our pets out.
It really, really can. And James and Lisa Culp from Camp Bow Wow, I love that name.
Bow Wow.
They're along with their own pup, Agnes, who's hidden by the word independent right there. That's Agnes. They join us to share some helpful 4th of July pet tips. And we love our pets.
We do.
We do.
But we don't like to see them all torn up, because that's what happens on these nights for some of them, right?
That is exactly what happens. And in fact, July 4th is the most dangerous holiday for pets. So between the 4th and the 6th, shelters see 30 to 60% intake in lost dogs and other pets, just because they're so scared of the big booms and what we enjoy. A lot of dogs can really get terrified by it. Agnes, not so much. She's pretty indifferent, but a lot of dogs are really scared of them.
So how should we protect our animals? And even, I know, as far as humans are concerned, sometimes we listen and it can affect our ears. Does that have the same effect for our animals?
It does. And remember, pets' ears and noses are a lot more sensitive even than ours. So if they've not been around those big loud noises, that is one of the reasons they can be so scared of the fireworks. So a good way to help keep them safe, give them a nice little place in your house. We have another dog that's a lab. She's terrified of them. She goes to the closet. So we know she's going to be in the closet. So we take a nice comfy mat for her to lay on. We'll turn the radio on for her so she can have a little bit of a distraction and get away from all the big noise.
So does she go in there by herself?
She does.
So that's her safe place.
That is exactly right. That is her safe space.
That's what she's deemed as a safe place. Now, all right, let's say we don't listen to y'all and we take her. and people aren't going to.
That is true. That is true.
Let's say we don't listen and we take our dogs out with us and the fireworks are going off and they're gone.
Sure.
So what's happening?
The most important thing is to make sure they have some sort of identification. I know a lot of pets are microchipped, and that's great, but not everybody has a microchip reader. So just having a simple name tag with a phone number on them will get your pet back to you faster than anything else.
Absolutely. So with the fireworks, give us some more examples of what we should do for our pets and how we can make sure that they're safe. I know you said your pet goes to the closet, and I usually leave the TV on for mine.
Yes.
But there are other ways that we can make sure that our pet stays safe.
I think the weather is going to be good tomorrow, right?
It is.
Okay, so we have your word. So get your pet out early in the day, exercise them. Take them for a nice long walk, get them in the yard, play ball with them, play tug of war. Do things to wear down their energy so that they can go to their safe space and be they're going to be tired. Or take your dog to a dog daycare where they can play with their buddies and friends and get them a little bit tired, so when it comes time for fireworks, they'll be so conked out from a big day that they will be less likely to hear it. So that's another great way.
All right, so tell me one thing. What is Camp Bow Wow?
We are a dog daycare and boarding facility. So we are an all-day play facility, so dogs come in, hang out like daycare, but also you go on your family vacation. We love to be able to help watch your pet and take care of them with lots of fun things. We call it enrichments. That's actually another thing you can do with your dog tomorrow night. Have you seen a Kong?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Do your dogs like peanut butter?
Of course.
Put the peanut butter in the Kong, stick it in the freezer, give it to them tomorrow night so they can have something to do to keep them occupied and have a nice little tasty treat.
I agree with that.
That's fantastic.
Perfect.
CampBowWow.com. If you are looking for a little help, I can tell these two would take great care of anybody.
Absolutely.
You know?
I know where to go to board mom.
Thank you all. We appreciate it.
Thank